Sure, sure.
Yeah, what's the thing about this game?
So the thing about this game, it's bad, but I like it.
Okay.
Okay?
But
And let me tell you,
nothing that you've told me about it so far makes it seem like it has any redeeming qualities.
its only redeeming quality is that, like, stylistically, it is really cool and it looks really good. Like, especially later in the game, like, they actually have such cool environments. Like, look at this for just a second. Like, hear me
Oh
out.
wait, let me switch to the stream.
Let's see if we can
Oh,
find what you
nice.
wanted me to see.
So,
Discover Joey's secret.
in my opinion, this is a cool game because look. Oh, also one thing. Uh, I just said this game looks really good, but look at the looping tiles, and so all the boards on the floor are spaced evenly.
No. What a good.
Look, just it's the everything
No.
looks good in this game, and
But
also
the
this floor
board.
texture they used throughout the whole game, and so
No.
this whole chapter took me an hour because the entire thing is look around, open the doors, then
Looks like we
find
knocked out a
these
wall or
like
two after
select
that fight.
few items and
Guess
pull a
it took a
thing.
few people to
But
reblasting.
it's really like confusing and the items are just hidden really well and everything looks the same because they don't have like defining locations, and this is before they decided the game was going to be super 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 linear. And so yeah, you just kind of have to walk around until you find the thing, and there's nothing scary, and it's just an hour long, but I'm gonna be able to do it faster. So look. Oh,
Watch your
that's a
step.
cool, that's a good mechanic.
You
This
can
lift could
jump.
use a few dry cells.
You see, Jamie, this lift could use a few dry cells too.
Is the guy
So
talking
okay,
like the protagonist, or is just some random
yes,
guy?
it's the protagonist.
Okay.
It's also just the regular flat voice of the developer, and for the first few chapters, he does every voice for every character, and
No.
it's really funny.
What a good game.
So good puzzle.
Let's see
No.
what
There
the
we
I
go.
algorithm
can't
told
believe
us.
it. You're so.
Now you think that's, oh, that's maybe like the picking up stuff tutorial or whatever, but no. That's, this whole game is just that, but
Picking
a
up
bunch of
stuff.
times. Yeah,
Is that the ink machine?
that is the ink machine. Oh, by the way, do you want to see how I played this game when it came out on my Mac?
Yeah. Wait. What happened? Oh, you screwed. You. No. Resolution, dude. It's so bad.
Here we
No.
go. I still thought I loved this game so much, and it looked
That
like
you.
this
They.
for
How
me.
did you even?
It still looks cool.
But
Like,
that
it's still
specifically just looked awful.
this. No, this looks like a Wii game.
Yeah, this definitely just this looks like a 2007 WiiWare game.
Gotta get overtime for this.
Yeah. Well, okay. I think the reason I like this is because this game looks a lot like Epic Mickey, which is a game I
Epic
love and
Mickey,
still
I
love.
never played that. Is it actually any good?
Yes. I haven't played it recently,
Oh.
and people say that it's just a really missed opportunity, but I loved it. I thought it was
Epic
amazing.
Mickey 2, the power of 2 on the Wii U.
Apparently, they were planning on making it like a
Yep,
lot
I saw.
darker
Oh,
as a
really?
game. Yeah.
There's gonna be a third, but the second one did so badly it put the company that made it out of business.
Here's the thing: the second one was just abysmal. Like,
Oh,
actually,
Really?
like, it's awful. And they stopped doing like the dark, twisted like cartoon stuff that the whole point of the first one was, and they just made it a cartoon game. There's no point in it. This game, however, tried to do that, and so I was like,
Epic
this is gonna
Mickey
be like,
3!
yeah. To me, this was okay. So this is like a dark cartoon thing, and I was
Dreams come true.
super excited hearing about it, and I loved it when I played it because it reminded me so much of Epic Mickey, which was a Wii game. That kind of had that looked like that. Um, but yeah, okay. So this is where all the story comes in.
Oh, there's.
There's audio logs, and it's the same guy talking as the other
Yeah, that
guy.
sounds like the same person.
He's just doing an accent or like a weird voice. Uh, I do like for what it's worth, I do really like the characters in these audio logs because they're just all old timey people, and he actually does hire like different voice actors, and I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. Uh, but none of them matter until later, when you actually have to listen to them to figure out stuff, and that's also another cool, fun puzzle. All
Love
right,
cool, fun puzzles.
you see this? That's gonna be important for later.
Wait,
That
what was
guy's
it? What was it? Wait.
this,
Ah.
and this little doll,
Oh.
because
And
the
does his
very
nose
first,
squeak?
the very first quote, like heavy air quotes puzzle in this game is just finding things.
Fun.
It's super easy to get lost here too. Um,
Since the
oh
entire
that
game
was
uses the
that
same textures.
yes, that was supposed to be scary by
Wait,
the way.
is that wall there? I think the wall there was using the same floor, the texture as the floor.
Maybe. Yes. Look at this is the first spooky, and I don't
Oh,
even.
cause it's like a dead man.
Yeah, no, he's Boris.
Goofy.
It's the dog. Yeah, he's just the goofy knockoff. Um, but he's fun because you get to
Isn't
like
there
he's
like like I think it's like a spin-off or sequel of this game
yeah,
with that guy?
it's like
Is it
Metal Gear Solid 1,
what?
but you play as him. It's so weird.
Oh, so it's not like you play as a guy, you just play as that guy. You don't
Play
play as
as
like
Boris.
instead of like
Yeah,
a human or whatever you are in this game.
Boris. And then you stealth around. Okay, so this
The
I have
ink
to find
machine.
all of these 6 items.
All right,
I
I
wonder
saw
what
the
they are.
doll.
Yeah. The wrench is in Boris, and that's what took me an hour to find because it doesn't look
Why
like you
did
can
you
pick
just
it up.
Google it?
Huh?
Why would you not just Google it?
'Cause I didn't want that in my search history. It's also really
You
hard
just
to
didn't.
pick up.
That was what you didn't want. Just how to beat
Other
Bendy and the
browser.
ink machine.
Yeah, I did not like. I don't want the shame of having to look up how to play this game.
I would much rather have the shame of looking up how to play this game than
I did look at
playing this
walkthroughs
game.
later, and 90% of the walkthroughs are because the mechanics are not clear at all. They're making us. Also, did I mention the combat in this game is really bad?
There's combat.
It's like worse than.
Oh, did that
Oh
guy
look!
move?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, it's
Spook.
spooky.
There's combat in this game, and it's like worse than Skyrim combat.
I
You just
haven't played
click,
Skyrim.
click the guys
Is it-
until they die.
You didn't. I haven't played Skyrim, but yeah, it's definitely worse than Skyrim combat.
I have a similar like thing about this game that I do with Five Nights at Freddy's, where I don't think it's good, but I think there's some really awesome ideas. The only difference in this game is that I think this game is really polished and looks really nice. I mean, like, look, this
And
game.
5 Nights at Freddy's is just a bunch of MP4s stitched together and
Yeah,
JPEGs.
exactly. But the only thing is, Five Nights at Freddy's is interesting because of its weird gameplay, and like,
There's just there is no gameplay. There's
it,
at least for
this is the opposite, where it's super polished and looks really good, but it completely lacks gameplay.
it's just
Um,
you go from point A to point B, then back to point A, then to point C,
Yeah.
and then go back to
No,
point A again.
they have terrible bosses later too.
There's bosses. No.
There is bosses, and they're not fun.
I
I feel like if they just
this game is.
like if they just made this a Resident Evil game and made it so like you had a gun, then it would be better. No, you can get a gun, but only as an Easter egg. You have to do a super specific thing. You have to like not die at all and set like a certain dial to a thing, and then you can use a gun for one section of the game.
Bendy and the Dark Revival.
That's the sequel that kept getting delayed. It was supposed to come out in like 2019.
I feel like I remember hearing about it in like 2019.
Uh, in the trailer, it shows like a magical hand or something.
Like in The
Like
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2? It's a magical hand in that trailer. I was watching
I
that today for some reason.
no, but the trailer shows like the thing in Skyrim where you're holding like another like you're holding a sword in one hand, not a sword, but like an axe in one hand,
Yeah.
but then your other hand is like has like magic-y particle effects coming out of it.
So
And
like
I
the
I
sequel
don't
to
know
The
where they're
Legend of
going.
Zelda Breath of the Wild? Or
Yes.
dude, what if
Okay, so
what if that game was actually all along just Bendy in the Dark revival?
I think it's the same game.
Like that's what I mean. Like what if they like at E3 this year they're like Breath of the Wild 2 wasn't real. It's actually just Bendy in the Dark revival.
Um, like, God, I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this game because it's really boring. Do I think it's a good game? No. Do I think like anybody should play it? No. But do I like it? Yes.
That's
Does
fair.
that make
I feel like that's my feelings on a lot of games.
like I would never advise anybody try to play this game all the way through. I would never advise anybody pay money for this game, but I'm glad I own it
$20
and
for
I'm
this
glad I
game.
played it. Yeah, it is a $20 game. Except no, it's 25 because
It's
no, it's
20.
20. I
I
got
just
it for
checked.
15 though because I bought the chapters as they came out,
Why
and
is
when the
that
chapter
cheaper?
5 came in, huh?
Why is it cheaper to buy it one at a time than all together?
No, because they had like a thing when chapter 5 came out, they offered the 5th chapter free for anyone who bought the first 4,
Ah. So
which
how
is
long are
kind
the
of
chapters in this game?
well, I got to chapter 5 in about 3 hours, mostly
Oh,
blind.
that's
And this
not very
game,
much
like,
content.
no, no, it's not. I just want to say this game. Oh wait, it's here. Do
Is
I have
that the
everything?
last one?
No, I need the record. Um, wait, I got the book. I just need the record.
So why do you need a record to fix a machine?
I don't know. There's some audio log explaining it. It's it's like something stupid
Is it the
like
same guy but in another voice?
like yeah it is. Uh, it's like in Five Nights at Freddy's where they have to explain why the doors open when the power runs out instead of close when they're like yeah, the vertical doors. He could have just made it so the doors open upwards. Like that would just no one would question that, but
Do you know where the record is, or are you just looking around?
I think yeah, it's here.
He
Okay,
I'm
will
looking
set
for
us
this. I know
free.
he will set us free.
What
It's
an
supposed
awesome
it just
game.
this is it. I wish this game was good. I wish they actually made some gameplay. I wish they actually like I wish they just made it like Resident Evil where it's like it's
Resident
scary
Evil
because
to
I
Epic
imagine.
Mickey.
Yeah, dude, if this game was like Resident Evil, if this game was just like a Resident Evil 7 clone, this would be
Oh,
my favorite.
the Bendy, he moved again.
Yeah, did he? I
Yeah, 'cause
I
he
can't
was
even
right over
tell.
there where you just walked, and now he's not.
That's how useless that is. Okay,
Seems like the
now
ink flowing
now
somewhere.
you can't just pull this lever.
Hidden
You have to
switch
go into
reactor
the other
somewhere.
room and pull that lever.
Then I can start up the main power.
Uh,
Where did the
I
Bendy
forgot where that
go?
room is because everything looks the same. There's also no map in this game, and there definitely should be like later on because there's chapter. Is that 2 or 3? I can't remember. I think it's chapter 3. Bendy also isn't in this game a lot.
Another day, another
They
day.
forgot he existed, I think. Um. Oh, do you want to hear the same 3 voice clips over and over again?
Yes.
This is how you save the game.
Better get overtime for this.
Also, your character's voice clips in this sound like he's recording it like in his bedroom, and he doesn't want his mom to hear him. Like
Nice.
listen for that next time. Dude, these looping textures, they could have
I
fixed that
know,
so
it bothers
easily.
me so. It's just
Like it looks alright until you notice it.
until you notice that there's that diagonal plank at the same angle every 2 inches.
Yeah, it's not good. If they would have removed that plank, it would have looked fine.
Yeah, because like at least it looks kind of natural. Then we just have these like
Where
angled ones, like
I know what room I'm supposed to get to, but I don't know where it is because this game has like no sense of like direction.
because everything just looks the same.
Okay, theater. I think yes, the theater. Um, also like I don't know. This game gets a lot like more g grand, I guess, than you would think.
Huh.
Like what I mean by that is like, oh, it's just like you'd think the entire thing is just tiny like corridors like this, but it opens up a ton and they're like huge, like actually like impressive looking. I'm back here. I'm back here. I hate this. But for an indie game, this is a good looking game. I think this is a really good looking game. Um, I really want to like this game, and I want it to be good. Oh, see that?
Spooky. The
See that
bendy.
scary?
He's
He's
moving
right there
around.
now. All right, watch this. This is also gonna be scary. Ready? You can just ignore it. It doesn't actually do anything if you stay there either.
Why?
Um,
What is
it's supposed to startle you.
just that that turning on the ink made ink
I
come
also
out?
think like this would be a really good horror game for people who are scared easily or like children. Like because the only like scary things are very brief,
Like
but I feel like it would give people who get scared easy and or children like the same uh thingy, like the same like sort of like feeling of horror and being scared as like, you know, Resident Evil 7 would for, you know, a cool
I
guy like
think I
me who
watched the
plays
opening
horror
cutscene
games.
to that game once.
The opening cutscene is awful because it just shows Mia's weird hair.
Oh yeah, I watched the opening cutscene, then I stopped playing. It was on PS Plus.
Some... Wait, if it's on, you have PS Plus, just
No,
play it.
I bought a 1 week trial. I don't play like any online games on there, so there's no reason for me to pay for it. Paying
Oh,
$60 a year for free games I'm never gonna play.
it's the ink machine room.
What? Isn't that like
The
the
ink,
one that you always?
it's supposed to be like, because there's no sense of direction. Okay, there we go. Look, watch this, watch this. Ready? Ready? Ready for this? Ready for
Something
this?
spooky about
Ready
it.
for this? Ready? Ready?
Is that bendy?
Yeah, it drops frames before he jumps out though, and so it just cuts to like a freeze frame of him for a second. This happens no matter what. Like I have a video game in PC,
And
that
it's
has.
frame
Oh,
drops.
watch this. Ready? He doesn't actually follow you.
Oh.
He's not actually there. If you stay where he is, he just falls
Is
backwards.
does
Oh,
anything
what's gonna
happen?
happen? If you stay there, no, nothing happens. Nothing happens. At least, because they redid the first two chapters, and I remember in the original, not only did Bendy look super stupid when he actually popped out at you, like, really, like, just dumb and pathetic, but he just falls backwards, and, like, he doesn't chase you or anything. Those audio logs are actually kind of cool. I think some of them are. I know, for some characters they did. Like, the main guy of this chapter is named Sammy Lawrence, and he's a cool character because he talks all funny and he's weird. And then he dies, but he comes back later, and it doesn't make
That
sense
sounds
that he
like something
comes
that would
back.
happen in this game, just based off of what I've seen so far.
It's because they ran out of characters. They also have this really stupid thing where like all the cartoon characters, like the characters that have come to life like from the cartoons, there's infinite versions of them because they're just like duplicated over and over again. And so
The
that means
creator lied to us. Is this
they
the
can make an
combat?
evil yes. They can make an evil version of every character and a version of every character that helps you. And it's so they don't have to make new characters.
They can just use the same like 3 characters.
Yeah, you can. There's a good Alice, there's a bad Alice, there's a good Boris, there's a bad Boris. There's no good Bendy though, 'cause he's
Oh
a
no!
bad.
Bendo.
In one of these frames, it shows a wheelchair, and I don't think that's ever explained.
This game, it looks really good.
The thing is, I like it. Like, I think it's a bad game, but I
The
like
old
it.
song.
Chapter 2.
Can you
Oh, new
actually like
episode?
lose in this game or no?
Yeah, you can. But
Okay.
the like punishment for losing is just nothing. It doesn't
Well, I guess
even
there's only
matter.
one thing to do. Press on. See if I can find a way out.
I don't even know what that was. Was that supposed to be
How
scary?
does this place get so big?
Oh, this is also where they introduce enemies,
Why?
but only a little bit. Wait, listen to this. This is the only cool character in this entire game. Oh, but when he comes back to life, they give him a bunch of stupid lines and ruin him. He's just kind of like a weird Satan-y guy. Oh, want to see something scary?
Yeah.
I broke that.
Killed the
I look
Bendy.
away, and it's supposed to be like, oh, you go through here, and then when you backtrack through, he's back. But
It's just whenever you turn around, it just comes back together.
yep, great game design, guys. That's a really fun mechanic. Oh, spooky guy.
Excuse me, can you help me?
Look at him. Look, look.
Are you gonna kill him?
He's just gone. Look at that.
If you can you break the bendy and turn around, and then he comes back?
No.
Uh,
Oh, wait, this one?
Yep, he's back.
That happens for every bendy in this game, except when it gives you a mission to break them and then just stops doing it because it forgets. This game has really inconsistent
Need to power this
mechanics.
gate somehow.
It's
Should be a
really
couple
weird.
switches nearby. Then maybe I can open it.
Should be a couple switches nearby. I wonder where they are. Is it the bright blinky thing there? Is it? I actually forget where they are. I just know one's there. I know
How
one's
they
there
changed
because
the Discord logo.
yeah. I think they improved Clyde because they made him simpler. I think the color is fine, but I don't like the font.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like why? Like why change it? Was anyone like, oh, I would use this service, but that logo, I just don't like it. And then so they changed it to the generic font ever.
Gamery for me. No, it's not even a generic font. Like literally, like Arial would be a better font.
Yeah, it's like a generic font, but also like a bad one.
It's like the Party City font.
It is. The dancing demon.
He is the dancing demon. I really do like. This game is a missed opportunity. I hope that they remember that games actually should be fun when they make the sequel to this, but I'm not even sure that'll come
Sam,
out.
I just realized something. So you know how you said that it took you like like forever to find the wrench when you first played this game? I
Yeah.
just remembered one time I was at like a birthday party or something, and the kid there is playing this game. Or like the kid was like really was just playing the game, then like all the other people were just like watching him play it. I remember it did take him like an hour to find the wrench. That's all I remember about the game from that, but I do remember a long trek to try to get that wrench.
Wait, what am I supposed to?
No.
Oh, I know where it
Looks like
is.
still works.
This also took me forever
I'll be
because
back
this
here. Let me just find
lever,
the container.
you can't flip it while that long voice clip is going on, and so naturally you leave. But once the voice clip is over, you can flip it. Look, watch, look, ready? Combat.
What even are these? Just
They're inky
ink.
guys. These are literally just the epic Mickey enemies too. Like they look exactly the same.
Oh, combat.
This is a good game. You can't avoid getting hit by them either. Like it's like a hit for a hit, consistently. I forgot the puzzle here. Oh wait. It's like you have to hit the instruments in a specific order. Um, there's there. There's Sammy Lawrence, by the way, the guy that walked past and disappeared.
Oh, that's who that
Um,
was.
yeah, that's who that was. He's a cool character. I like him, and he's the
Well,
guy
there's
who
the
writes
pump
all the
switch over there.
music. And the music in this game is also really cool.
If I could just stop
Like it has
going for
cool
a
audio
moment,
cues and stuff.
maybe I can get in.
The puzzle is here. No, never mind. Yeah, this is like you have to find like an audio log or something
Ah.
from him, and he gives you like a combination of instruments to press, and then it opens a door. It's a nice puzzle, guys. It's also one of the most interesting puzzles in this entire game, though. So, believe it or not, this game isn't very good.
Really?
Yeah, I
Wow.
don't think
Can't believe it.
anybody. I don't think anybody should play this. Oh look, this is the first voice actor that's not just the guy who made the game, because it's a
I
girl
think it
and
would
he
have been
can't.
better if it was just the guy who made the game trying to do like
Like,
a girl voice.
it's just like what goes into like the high pitched like falsetto.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's in here. Okay, this is where the. Oh no, it's in here. No, where is it? I forgot where. See, this is the game because it's like, oh, there's a thing somewhere.
But
There's
where
this
is the
room
thing?
that has like that, but there's actually nothing else in this entire room. Um, but I promise there's the thing. Is it? It. I think it's somewhere over here. Oh yeah, okay. So the thing here, this guy tells you that he lost his keys and it's in one of the trash cans, and so then you have to look through the trash cans. Cool,
Awesome.
huh?
Yeah.
Uh, uh, but then you open that and then it's in there, I think. There are the keys. Look at that. That was a really fun
Let's
puzzle.
go.
We beat the puzzle. We did
It
it.
was quite puzzling. Ah,
Okay. Oh, look. Uh, they mess up here, and it's
audio
supposed to
log
say,
name Sammy.
yeah, it's supposed to say Sammy Lawrence.
Is that like not on purpose?
That's not on purpose. Why would it be on purpose?
I don't know. I thought it was just some sort of stupid thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
but this is supposed to take place in like
how did they even screw that up?
this is supposed to take place like before computers exist. This is like
Yeah.
because this is like a 1930s cartoon studio that you're
Audio
coming
log
back.
slash name Sammy. Why do they even?
I don't know why they didn't
But why
fix
does
that.
why do they even need to like?
Okay, wait. So the combination is piano, drum, banjo. All right, remember
Piano,
that. If you
drum, banjo,
okay,
and kazooie.
and kazooie, piano. Yeah, they have them in this game.
Kazooie?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah, you're right. I lied. What is the combination? It's piano,
Drum, banjo.
Okay, that's randomized every time, so you can't just Google it.
Oh.
Um, let's see. Piano, drum,
Uh-huh.
banjo. There.
Let's go.
And now this door opens up very slowly.
Yeah. What's that say
Creepy.
on the wall?
These used to. I might be remembering this wrong, but I think because they have these circles in the first two chapters, and I think they used to just straight up be pentagrams because he was going to do like a satanic thing with it, and they just forget about it, and so they change it to just circles. But I'm like 90% sure they used to be pentagrams. I might be wrong, but that's just how I remember it.
One down.
One down. All right.
Wait, what else do you... Oh, there's more... Oh, at the bendy, he moved.
Yes.
Oh!
Oh. What, you thought it was gonna be like an actual interesting encounter?
But no, it's just these things.
These are the only enemy too. Or no, there's other enemies. It's just they don't come out to like chapter 5, or they're bosses, or like mini bosses, or a scripted event or something. Like
So is the
there's
combat
no
against bosses just this?
kind of, kind of. No, you fight Sammy Lawrence in chapter again, like in chapter 4, and I thought it was gonna be cool, but it's literally just like fighting those guys, except a lot of times.
Except you click more.
Uh-huh. This is such a disappointing game. Oh, I'm in the creepy place.
Oh no, more of
Oh,
these guys.
this is what they added when they redid this
No, there's no valve.
when they redid this segment of the game, because they redid the first 2 chapters. This is like the main
Down
area
here,
they
we're
added.
all sinners.
Because chapter 2 is kind
Hello,
of short.
sinner.
And so you think this is gonna be the first boss fight, but it's just bad. This area does look cool though, so it's fine. Um it's really janky trying to jump up there too.
Awesome.
I love the quiet, and that's hard to come by in these busy
Okay, listen to that guy.
And yeah, sure, it may stink
He's the same guy. The same guy did that one. He just like plugged his nose while he did it. Awesome. So you think this is gonna be a good puzzle, right?
Do you press the switches? Oh, what's going on? This is such a good game, Sam. What is even
There's no-
happening?
I did it.
I had a feeling that was gonna be the entire puzzle.
Yeah.
Nice hat.
As soon as I saw the box, I'm like, that's
You like how
gonna
the
be
cardboard cutout has like a missing spot there?
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, does he come back? No, they forgot about that, I think.
They forgot to make that one come back. It's like they just like made a PNG where it would be like, I guess like acceptable for his head to be like detached, but then just
You
made
know,
that
they
a model.
uploaded a PNG to Blender,
And
used the extrude function, and then put it in the
that's
game.
the model. Down here we're all sinners. Spooky.
We are all sinners down here. Oh wait,
God, can't you go bomb an
Nope.
abortion clinic?
only some of them come back. Only when they remember to do that.
This one?
Is that guy? No.
No.
It's probably retcon somewhere. There are a lot of stuff like that in this game. There are a lot of really
Is that
weak
the last
excuses for
valve,
like
or are there more?
why a thing is away. That's the
Oh,
last
gotta
one.
Return to Sam's
Now
office.
I get to go to Sammy's
How long have you been
office.
playing? How long have you been playing this?
I think
Like
less
half
than an hour.
Like half an hour.
Yeah.
Another day, another
And I'm already 2/5 through the game because this is coming up on the end of the chapter.
Is
Alright,
there
watch
a boss
this. Watch.
fight in this chapter?
No. There's. You'll see. Oh. You got hit there, but you don't really know it because it doesn't like telegraph that very well.
Oh,
That's
is
Sammy
that-
Lawrence though.
But he has a
That's the guy.
bendy on his face.
He has a bendy on his face, but he's just like an ink guy behind it.
Roaming away now.
Why is he an ink guy?
No.
Is he
you
like-
wouldn't.
I don't
I
know.
must admit, I am.
No. The logic for this game is
You
weird,
came all the way
but
down here to
the
visit
ink
me.
guys are ink guys because
It almost makes
the
one
ink
want
machine
to see
did
you.
something and those it doesn't make sense. It's
Believers
just
must honor their
this
sin.
game is stupid.
I must have
There's this really
humility.
long cutscene that you have to rewatch if you die.
Wait. You look familiar to me. That face. Not now, for our Lord is calling to
That's
us,
it.
my little sheep. The time of sacrifice is at hand. And then I will finally be
This is
free
really
from
long.
this prison.
This whole
This
thing
inky,
is just
dark abyss I call a body.
Is this still the same guy?
Quiet.
yeah.
Listen.
I thought
I
it was.
hear him crawling above. Crawling. Let us begin. The
His hands are
ritual
kinda
must
big.
be completed. Soon he will hear me.
This game looks so
He will set us
good.
free.
Yeah.
So what happens now?
Oh, they made his footsteps way too loud. I don't know if you heard that, but now there's an audio thing, and apparently he's waking. This is the first place that you can actually like die to Bendy, but you don't unless you're stupid. No, it fakes you out. There's like this hallway, and you have to turn right. But if you keep going, it just leads to a dead end, and that's the only way I've ever like legitimately died after playing through this again.
If you just don't turn, then you die.
Yeah, if you actually want to explore the area, then you just die.
So this ink demon here, that's not a boss.
No.
Is he
Oh,
dead?
yeah. Sam. That's how Samuel Lawrence died. You can just walk around those guys. It doesn't really matter. They don't care.
I love
They
the
kind of forget about you.
the axe. I love everything involving the axe in this game.
What? How it's like not. It's hardly. Oh, it broke.
The axe?
Yeah, it just takes it. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
They take away every item you get. You only have like one item at a time. It sucks.
I mean, as like bad as this is kind of
Look, if you go
impressive
down there,
for
you
like
die.
how many people made like this game?
No, this game was made like 2 people at
Oh,
this
that's
point. I
that's
think
that's actually that's not bad
they
actually.
brought on more people later, but like this game looks for like just being like such a small or project. It looks really good.
Yeah, like it looks like good.
Watch this.
Hello? Someone there? I
Is
know
this
you're
the
in here.
protagonist talking?
Come out and
Yes.
show yourself.
Oh, it's Goofy.
There he is.
It's Goofy.
Forest. And then chapter
Forrest?
3 is probably one of the coolest.
Okay. Is there
It's
a
still
boss
not
fight in this one?
chapter 3. Kind of. It just throws 3 guys at you that are just like the only other enemy. And they're supposed to be bosses, but they just use them again later because they get bored. You should stop the episode here.
Okay.